Karhala, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai, Dawada, Abab Abal, Kalkadash. Just want to do an infield report. And also want to give double honors to the elders and apostles, Great Millstone, that teach us truth, which I believe through the Spirit is 100% truth. Just doing an infield report, in the Spirit. I guess I'm going to title this Jake, You the Prize, man. And I'll probably do a follow-up on this with some precepts. Right now, while it's in the Spirit, I just want to kind of put this here. You Jakes, man, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man, you are the prize. And you must realize that. You have to understand that here in Babylon the Great, this nation would not be what it is had you not been brought here, man. Because you have special gifts, and your gifts were exploited because Esau Edom, man, he brought you over here and used you as as free labor. What they did to the Native American tribes, they did to the so-called Mexican tribes, and you Judite tribes, and you brought you over here. You worked the fields, you built their houses, you built their infrastructure, all these things, man. All these things to bring Babylon the Great to the position where it is today. You have special gifts, Jakes, and just your gifts. The Lord knows what type of gifts you have, because He says you're pretty much His salt of the earth. You're the apple of the Lord's eye. And He wouldn't just have a special person, a special group of people, and they not have these gifts, man. They're not, being special, something have to stands out about them. And the thing about Esau Edom, his gift is, he is, and he was blessed back, and it goes back to the time of Isaac. His gift was the sword, he was blessed with that sword, He's able to rob, shoot, and kill. That's one of his gifts. And another gift that he has, man, he's like that serpent, man. He's slick with that tongue. Very smooth with the tongue, very articulate with it. He's very crafty with his tongue. So he's able to come up with these certain laws and these bylaws. And, if you ever read a contract, especially one of those deep contracts that they get into, hell, you read one of those music contracts that they have, these entertainments that they have. It's so much jargon and confusion in there that, these laws are set up to be complicated. So that's why a lot of Jakes, when they get into these binding contracts, they don't know what the hell they're signing for. But this devil, that's part of his craftiness, man. He's not superior in any other type of way. It's not like he's physically superior. It's not like he's mentally superior, but he's crafty. And that's what part of his blessing. And it's part of the reason why the Lord has used him as the hammer, put him over us for going the hell off, for us not obeying these laws, statutes, and commandments, worshiping after these other idols, and just being outright, niggas, man. That's what we became. So the Lord put this hammer on us, man. But it's just, Jake don't realize the power that he has, and so all Jake thinks that he's pretty much good for is just, either being a rapper, some type of entertainment field. These are things that most of Jake strive for, But that's why we pray for a new kingdom, man. When the Lord comes in and bring a new government, that we're going to be able to get a fair shake. He knows our ability, man. He knows what we're capable of. That's why he works overtime to keep the information here from you, from letting you know who you are. He puts a lot of money into keeping you deceived, keeping you off pace, keeping you separated from your Lord, man, keeping you separated from your commandments, keeping you endowed in all this sin and wickedness, man. He goes overboard. He goes way overboard, man, to keep you away from your power, man. And that's by keeping you in your iniquity. But this devil, like I said, he knows as you are, man. That's why every time we came up, he always found a way to bring us back down. Even back in the time when we were post-slavery, and we came up in these many cities, these in many different Wall Streets, man. Not only just Oklahoma, but North Carolina, Virginia, down in Florida, we sprung up all type of places where we were thriving, where we were separate from this devil, man. But the devil found a way to separate us from that. And then they brought in the civil rights movement of the 60s, and they totally incorporated us and brought us into their system. And that's the worst thing could have happened, because once they done that, man, they found ways and bylaws to keep you separated, show you how to take your money that he gives you and spend it on his shit, you know. And that's when you see the problems where we're at now today, man. We're always constantly waiting on a handout, because the Lord said it's going to be that way. We're going to have to depend on our enemy for everything, man. For food, water, clothing, housing, everything. All these things we have to get through him. And you so-called Jakes that think that you made it, man, you still got to go out here and get loans to get a mortgage loan. You have to buy a house from his banks. So you really haven't made it. You know, you have to go buy his clothes. We don't have any clothing stores that produce our own clothes. All our shit come from the enemy. Our food, we don't grow any food anymore. All our food is given to us by the enemy. So he made us totally self-dependent on this devil, man. And he used that to exploit us with. And that's, you know, we're here where we're at now, and you come into the MOTB, Revelation 13, the mark of the beast, man. You know, during that time, he's going to definitely hold that over your head. He's going to use that to his advantage so that you can bend your knee and give in to this system, man. Give in to this beast. Give in to this whore that rides on the beast, man. You're going to submit and take that charagma, man. You got to be careful how you talk on here. And anybody that knows what charagma is, it's like a mark or something that's going to identify you as belonging to something. Same way as having cattle, and you know they always refer to us as goyim, you know, the small hats. You know, we like cattle to them, so he's going to mark us, man, and that's going to show our allegiance to their system. And that's why the Lord said when he comes back, and you give in to this devil, man, and you bow your knees to him, the Lord's going to come back and he's going to destroy you. And that message goes out to the 2/3, man. That's what's going to be your undoing, man. If you think the system is going to hold up and it's going to last, man, just read on Revelations, man. Read all throughout the Bible. It's been prophesied over and over again that the system is going to be brought to an end. It only can last for so long, you know. Once this iniquity has reached this filling to the cup, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, he's coming back, man. And he's going to bring new rulership on the earth, man. Jake is going to be back in rulership again. This place is going to be ruled back in righteousness. That's what we look for, man. We look for a place of righteousness, man, where Jake can finally be able to rest, man. And we're going to whip these heathens back into shape, man, with the iron rod. And the Lord is going to harden our heart, man, to the point that we're going to have these laws and statutes embedded in us, man. It's going to be programmed in us, so we can't go off. And we're going to rule righteously, man. And that's not going to be good for the heathen, because he doesn't know anything about righteousness. But we're going to beat these laws, statutes, commandments into them. They're going to be our servants, man. And Esau Edom, man, he's got a special prize waiting on him, you know. But I just want to kind of hit on that while the Spirit was in me, and I'm going to follow this up, you know, definitely with some precepts. And Jake, always have to remember, man, you are the prize. You so-called blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans, man, you're special, something about you. And what separates you, because the Lord gave us these laws, statutes, commandments. That is who we are. That's how we're supposed to live. And with that, I'd like to say shalom.